TWP movies here. Man, just got out of the Odyssey, and my gosh, what a movie, what a movie, what a movie. Woo-wee. I would say, again, one of a good tests of a movie that at least holds you or at least shows that it's worth your money and time is a movie that can mentally stimulate you for the runtime that it is. This movie was almost 3 hours long, and the whole entire time I was locked in. I was locked in. So, big thumbs up. Definitely enjoyed it. And shout out to the people who went to see it in IMAX. But me, I prefer the Dolby One cinema. I prefer Dolby. Something about the sound quality, about all the theaters that I've been to, it's the sound. The screen size is fine. They make screens fairly big. I mean, yeah, that's fine. It's the sound quality, the sharpness of the sound, and I must tell you, absolutely second to none. So, just my out of theater reaction, super awesome. Definitely going to elaborate later on, but definitely worth your time and your money. Peace. TWP Movies here back with you with another movie review, smacking right at you. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Guys. All I'm gonna say is, wow. And wow. From the cast to the shots to the way it was put together, to the sound, emphasis on the sound. I said this in my preview, quick out of the theater reaction video that, hey, respect to all the IMAX, goers. I know he shot it in 70 millimeter and was meant to see in IMAX, full IMAX. Me, preferably, I like the Dolby. So I went to the Dolby Atmos theater, went to there because I love the sound. I need that pop. I need the crisp. I need it shooting at me. And this movie had that in spades. There was a lot of, how can I say, like, a scene will be calm, and then the very next scene, pow, into something where the music is just like booming, or the sound is just at you. And man, oh man. One of the big bases of how I kind of judge movies, because I see so many, is that, when you see a lot of movies, there's a through line there. And ideally, you would like to think, okay, well, with all the, movies that has been had, that we've got good writing, good sequencing, good all this stuff. It doesn't always happen, but there are a select few, a very special few, that know how to hit that spot and hit it every time. And I'm saying this movie, guys, was almost 3 hours long. I believe it was 2 hours and 52 minutes. And for 2 hours and 52 minutes, I was locked in. Big shout out to Matt Damon. My, oh my, that dude was put through the ringer. Phenomenal performances by Anne Hathaway, even Tom Holland. Tom Holland was great. Tom Leguizamo, he was awesome. Lupita Nyong'o, for her role that she played, she was awesome. Even Elliot Page. There was a lot of rage out there, guys. DEI or woke or whatever. No, as one of my friends said greatly when he gave me his his thoughts on it. He was like, their inclusions was tastefully done. And yes, their inclusions were tastefully done. So shout out to their roles and their, the purposes that they played to move along the story. I will say there was there were a lot of horror elements in this thing. A lot of jump scares, and that really surprised me. Added to the fact of the quality of sound that was had in this film. I mean, again, you could be, watching a calm scene. It was already a high intensity scene. There was a scene where they was on the water. Not gonna give too much away, but there was a scene where they was on the water, heading to some type of danger. They avoided that danger. It was pretty joyous, a big relief. And then about 30 seconds later, boom, something happens and the whole thing gets flipped. It gets flipped, man. I mean, the beauty of movies is the concept is simple, but pretty much tell me a story. That's it. In that story, am I laughing? Am I shocked? Are you giving me something to think about? Am I getting emotional? Can I feel something? Can I have a great experience? And this movie has that in spades. There's one scene in particular, and I told this to my father, but there's one scene in particular with the Cyclops. And this is the beauty of Dolby, in my opinion. I'm pretty sure the experience was felt in other theaters, but specifically for Dolby, there's something that happens where the creature makes a visceral noise. And I had not felt a feeling like that since watching Jurassic Park with the T-Rex and the Velociraptor. And I love that stuff. It was so visceral. I mean, folks was getting murked in this movie, man. And it was awesome. Beautiful storytelling, great set pieces. I mean, again, everybody was put through the ringer. I mean, story, it's about the Odyssey, very old, like I said, poem. You guys could, look that up and, Google and trail it. But it's pretty much, like I said, the through line that I got from it is, a old proverb is that you reap what you sow. And because of what Odysseus reaped, because of what Odysseus sowed, he was reaping that the whole entire movie. And it wasn't just him. It was a Jonah on the sea type situation, because everything that he touched went to the crapper, opposite of Midas. But man, I tell you, again, every single person that was included, it wasn't like a filler. I mean, I was surprised that the first individual I saw when the movie opened was Travis Scott. Obviously, we saw him in the trailers, but for him to be the first person to open the movie up, and he did great in his minor role. But he did his role. It was purposeful. It was awesome. Action, awesome. Story, awesome. It's lasted the test of time. So, that's definitely means for something. And to adapt that, I mean, Christopher Nolan, another notch in his belt. This is definitely a Oscar contender for many a category. I say Matt Damon probably best actor, Anne Hathaway best actress or female actor in a leading role. I mean, from production to costume to sound. Shout out to Ludwig Garrison or Gorson, I'm not sure, but shout out to Ludwig, man. He has been putting in work. I really enjoy the minimalistic score, the thumping, the booms, the little. It was like some type of horns he was using in there. It was sensory overload in the best way possible. Visually, hearing wise, I could only imagine those who might have been to a 4DX screening of this, where you actually had to touch in the sensory and another interaction. But no, this movie was absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. Again, for a movie to hold my attention for almost 3 hours, for me to be locked in mentally, just on a mental tip, like, I didn't just drive here. I took a little bit of travel to get to the movie theater. And for me to be mentally locked in, sheesh. I mean, big bravo, big bravo, big bravo. So, I mean, looking forward to what Mr. Nolan does next, because this was awesome and definitely worth your time. Most importantly, your time. But if that's the case, then it's certainly worth your money. Indeed. I give it 9.5 out of 10. It's a Shabuski. I give it the Shabuski. And it gets the saber blade. Gets the saber. We'll test it out for sure. But phenomenal movie. 10 out of, heck, I give it a 10 out of 10. 9.5, 10 out of 10. We'll round up. Give it a 10 out of 10, man. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Shout out to Christopher Nolan. Shout out to Christopher Nolan. Well, that's it. Till next time. We got a good streak going. Well, Moana was fine, but we got the Odyssey, and the next movie is Spider-Man Brand New Day. So lock in with your boy. Until next time. Peace and love. TWP. Out. Oh, it's Shabuski. 10 out of 10. Shabuski. Oh, it's Shabuski.
The Dark Lord Order.
You know we had to do it. You know we had to do it. 10 out of 10. Shabuski. Shabuski. Yeah. It's Shabuski. 10 out of 10. Shabuski. Oh, it's Shabuski. 10 out of 10. Shabuski. Oh, it's Shabuski. that's hard. You know we had to do it. You know we had to do it. 10 out of 10. Shabuski. You know we had to do it. Oh, you know we had to do it. 10 out of 10. Shabuski. You know we had to do it. You know we had to do it. 10 out of 10. Shabuski. Sound.
Volume high.
You know we had to do it. Oh, you know we had to do it. 10 out of 10. Shabuski.
Volume low. Mute. Volume high.
You know we had to do it. You know we had to do it. 10 out of 10. Shabuski. Shabuski. Yeah. Good Lord.